Hi, I'm Emily Mallory of Emily's Papercrafts. Thanks so much for joining me today. Today I want to show you how to create a very, very fast but very cute little hedgehog. Let's get started. So in your kit you will have a variety of gray shades to create your hedgehog with, and then a background which is just cute little hedgehogs, which I'll go ahead and tape down first. Just some tape on the long sides always seems to be enough to hold it down. Center it, and you now have the bottom part of the card done. Next, we're going to take the top part that says Happy Hedgehog Day, and we're going to line it up with our pattern. We're always working on the back side, so don't let that confuse you when you're like, it doesn't fit, it doesn't match. Yes, it does. We just work on the back side with iris folding. Put a little piece of tape just to help hold it in place so it doesn't move all over while I'm working on my pattern. You can either fold your papers first and then put tape around it. Come back here, you. Around your hedgehog, or tape around the hedgehog, and then tape your papers. I always like taping them after I fold them just to help keep them staying folded and thin. It reduces the amount of bulk, especially important on a greeting card that's going to go through the mail. So just some tape down that fold. Fold it down. Don't worry about it if it's not straight. I can always tell when it's not straight because it always likes to bounce. I'm going to go ahead and do all three. The nice thing about the hedgehog is it goes super quickly. And then a strip from a recycled dictionary just to help add some interest here in blacks and whites and lines. And then we're going to need just a little tiny piece of black for the nose. It really doesn't take much. Which is what we will start with. So the nose is the very first little piece on our hedgehog. So the folded side goes down towards the black line. I'm not going to worry about it overhanging at this point. It'll be really, really easy to trim later on. Next, I'm going to do one of my grays, and I'm just going to count my numbers. With this pattern that I created for the little hedgehog, I get to do the number 1 twice. It just seemed to make a little bit more sense rather than doing A, B. There's number 1, and then 1 again. To help with the face there a little bit. Yep, I should have measured that one a little bit more closely. So you want it to overhang just a little bit on both ends, unlike my previous one there that I did not measure well. Just need it to overhang about 1/8 of an inch on each side. So now that I've done 1, I get to jump over here to do 2, which I will use my dictionary pages for. Make sure I measure, and then cut. And add some extra dictionary, I guess. My paper is being too helpful today. So there was 2. So then number 3 is the 3rd color, or the 3rd shade of gray. You can make your hedgehog in any color. This just happens to be what I had on hand in terms of grays and whatnot. Some more tape, because I am covering up number 4. Number 5. 6 was polka dots. Then 7, I might actually even be able to use my one that I miss. It might work better for 10. I'm going to have to come around one more time. actually, it overhangs on this other side just a bit, so let me catch that one. Okay, almost all the way around, we're almost done. One more polka dot. Nine, come back here. 10. Lemon. Might need a little bit more tape right there. Polka dots. And then our center. I'm just using a scrap of an envelope, actually, just because I liked the black and white pattern to it. Put that right there in the center. And voila! So now we'll carefully peel it up. Get rid of the washi tape there. So now I need to trim around the edges because they kind of stick out a little bit, but that's okay if you just carefully peel away the paper from the edge of the card and just snip. Don't worry about what the back looks like. Try not to rip it up because it's very sticky from all that wonderful double-sided tape, which is good. It means it's all holding it in place very nicely. But they don't need to be even cuts, it's just that they are no longer overhanging. Okay, so close to having a card done. More tape. Okay, should I get sticky enough? No, add more. This is where I tend to be very, very generous with my tape and go right up and over, corners, everything. And you can decide if you want it down in the corner, up higher, in the middle. I'm gonna kind of go a little bit high in the middle just because I want some of those hedgehogs on the bottom to show up. Really work those edges. It's got just a smidge and a bulk on that side, but that's okay. And then some tacky glue. This one had come out really fast the other day. Of course now it's not going to cooperate, huh? Stir it off to the side so when I make a mess. Well, okay, imagine I have tacky glue that's cooperating with me, and we will glue on a little tiny wiggly eye right there. And voila, you have a cute, quick and easy little hedgehog greeting card for Hedgehog Day on February 2nd. Thanks so much for joining me. See you next time.